What Angus Houston indicated is that, firstly, the visuals that we managed to get for the Bluefin 21 were very clear. Not in finding what we were looking for, but what the seabed looks like. And that gives us a bit of relief as the next few days we're going to intensify the deep water search. He also indicated to me that the early warning with regards to the 4,500 meters that required the Bluefin 21 to surface, they have recalibrated the depth in which it can swim to, and that has been done. Thirdly, there was an update on their preparations in Perth with regards to receiving the next of kin. And that he told me he was very happy that the structure and the preparations in Australia has been done. And on our part, the group involved with dealing with the next of kin and the families will be leaving for Beijing again in the next couple of days to advise them on the latest developments and also latest preparations as we move forward. Finally, he indicated to us that it is important that over the weekend, the intensive search in the areas which is most likely to be to where we can find possible traces of the airplane or the black box, if at all, will be over the next few days. So all efforts and focus is being focused in that direction. And that's why today's PC, I would rather concentrate on that. Quote and unquote, if you don't find the wreckage, then we will regroup and reconsider. And that has been our case from the start in our journey from the South China Sea to the Straits of Malacca, to the Sea of Andaman, down to the northern, up to the northern corridor, down to the southern corridor. It's always been a question of narrowing the search. And as more information comes in and details and feedback that comes back that needs to be analyzed, verified, and corroborated, I fully agree with Prime Minister Abbott when he says that there will come a time that we need to regroup and reconsider. But in any event, the search will always continue. It doesn't matter of approach. Perdana Menteri Australia, Tony Abbott, telah pun menghubungi Perdana Menteri kita, Datuk Seri Najib, kalau tak salah saya pagi tadi, dan beliau telah berbincang dengan Datuk Seri Najib berkait dengan tindakan kita, dan ini merupakan satu hubungan yang cukup istimewa, di mana tidak ada sesuatu yang telah diputuskan tanpa dibincang bersama. Keduanya, Perdana Menteri Australia telah menyatakan bahawa sekiranya dalam masa yang telah pun ditentukan, bukan dari segi hari, tetapi dari segi apa yang dapat kita maklumat yang dapat kita terima. Kalau itu dah sampai ke tahapnya, pengumuman akan dibuat, di mana kita akan ayatnya yang digunakan regroup and reconsider kita punya approach. Ini tak bermakna kita akan berhenti operasi carian kita, tetapi cara bagaimana kita nak lakukan carian itu akan dipikir semua. Mungkin di kawasan lain. It is said about the financial cost, but take it from me as the person in charge. That is the last thing that I have been faced with. Of course, at the end of the day, we need to look into it. But I am very cautiously optimistic in the sense that there are many friends of Malaysia out there, apart from the 26 nations, that have not come on board as yet because of geographical reasons, because of their distance from the area of search, have been wanting to come forward to assist us. And as we look into deep water search, and when we look into sonar, active and passive search. And when we look into submarine technology, and when we look at salvaging at the depth of 4.5 kilometers probably, no military out there has got the capacity to do it. We have to look at contractors, and the cost for that will be huge. And there are many countries and friends out there who have come to me quietly to say that if we cannot send assets, we cannot give you information, we don't have the base, we do have funds that may help us and help the people to the SAR operations to search for it.